What's going on, everybody? We're back. It's your friend Will. It's the Memory Labs, and we're recording a quick one this morning, this rainy morning in Brooklyn again, with a updated build of green-white tokens that I found pretty interesting because it's finally taking advantage of Song of Freyalise, which seems like such a natural fit for the deck. Also playing Shanna, so if you remember when Dominaria came out, there was a lot of these Song of Freyalise decks with Shanna in them. And this one's picking up kind of that package as well. And then the top end is mostly the same. They've trimmed some of the Loxodons. That's the most notable change. And then the side is just a bunch of Planeswalkers and stuff to help you beat control and a little bit of stuff to help you against more aggressive decks. But without too much more introduction, let's just see how it plays. See if the Song of Freyalise is as good as we would like it to be. This list comes from, before I forget, from Nick Prince on Twitter. Who won an event with it, though I'm not exactly sure what event. But it looks like he was playing on Magic Online, so maybe they won't ran another PTQ on Sunday. I'm not sure how they do that, if they do back-to-back PTQs. So we can probably keep this. We get to flower for our planes, so let's just play turn 2 Emmara. And then with our third land drop, we can convoke out Conclave Tribunal if we need to. This is maybe not as aggressive. No, I mean, there's not that much in the way of 1-drops. Okay. Thank you. So this looks like it might be Jeskai, which I think Nick noted was one of the harder matchups. Oh, it's Azor's Gateway Jeskai. Someone commented that they would like me to try. Now the issue here, of course, is that they just bolt this guy down. This gal down. Looks like they're not going to. Or maybe they're going to do it in response to me attacking. Looks like I'm going to get the token. So, since they let us take the token, I'm guessing they're probably planning on wiping the board next turn. So I guess now's the time to just bait and ionize out of their hand and remove their gateway. Or remove their gateway. It's one or the other. This is the most mana efficient thing we can do. They could find a negate here in response. They put one under. That's crazy. So their hand must be absolutely loaded with removal. It's going to make it tough. Looks like we're getting another Kraken here, though. And second main phase, Legion's landing. They put Teferi under it. Holy. Yep. So we figured they must have had a second one when they put the first one under the gateway. So drawing a white source here would be amazing. So for the purpose of Azor's Gateway, this probably counts as a 6, if I remember how the rules of split cards go. Alright, so I think we're in trouble here. Our draw was extremely stifled by the single planes. They're really tanking whenever we go into our attack step, which is kind of annoying. Alright. This actually works out nicely for us. And we get the token here. We get to replay an Emmara. We get to convoke using the Emmara. Making another token. We can take away their Teferi. And this sets us up to flip Legion's Landing next turn if they let us get to our attack step. Interestingly, they can't use the, so that's their third one. They can't use the destroy all enchantments and artifacts side of their Wrath to unlock. Well, I guess they could. Cool. Well, I think we lost this one, unfortunately. They had 3 Clarions, and we couldn't play our histories. But we're going to get them in the sideboard game. Settle the Wreckage, Jesus. Ooh, we don't have enough to kick it, huh? But we may as well grow Shanna here. So I think we're going to look to bring in our Planeswalkers and our Knights of Autumn. They just land that time. Deafening Clarion number 4. So they're running the full 4 main deck. Alright, well. If this card is the X-Spell, we're in trouble. Still never found our second white source. Nope. Just in time. Every 2 points we do is less damage that they can, or less mana they can generate off the Sanctum. But we're setting up an attack for 12 here. We actually might win this. Tristani makes it lethal, so I think I just go for it while they only have one card in hand. Okay. Need to flip our Legion's Landing. I'm guessing it's Settle. Yeah. Wow. I don't know why they played that. This is the thing I always say. It's like, why are you playing that card out of your hand? Make me play around something, right? Maybe that's overkill. But this only generates 5 mana from it now. Still a lot, but good game. Alright, they bricked out. Okay, so game 2, I can see bringing in Dawn of Hope, Lyra, Spyglass, Karn, Knight of Autumn, Field of Ruin. I can see bringing all that in. Question is, what do we take out? We want to keep in Conclave Tribunal. I think we want to keep in Shalai. I think we're probably taking out Loxodon. I wonder if we even take out like the Song package. Let's think about this for a second. Or maybe we don't want the Knights of Autumn. These last few cuts are always tough. I'm just going to do something like 1 Legion Blending, 2 Saproling Migration. The Saproling Migration always seems like the easiest card to cut, but it's awkward to cut it when you have the songs. Maybe the songs just come out, though it does give you your best like openings for sure. So we're much better color-wise here, though our hand's a bit more expensive. I think we're still flowering turn 1 for a Plains. The marches are a really good insurance in case we flood out. That's nice. We'll hold that for a bit. So Shalai gives us some insurance against Settle the Wreckage next turn. They might be tempted just to wipe it here. Second main phase seal away. Our first main phase. I wonder if it's worth it to march for a token here. I'm gonna say no. It's not quite enough yet. 1 is not enough. 4 mana for 1 token. Awesome. We want the Shalai in play. So we'll see if they use any removal on this. I doubt they will, but a chance. Maybe they'll activate the gateway. Alright. They can choose between countering this and cycling with their gateway. Have the syncopate chart. Need to have a counter for this. If this resolves, it's going to set up some really nice marches for us. Nice. It's good if they're using mana on their turn. So we kind of have to suspect a Settle the Wreckage here. So if we send with just the tokens, we get to leave up and we play the Field of Rome. We get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we get to make a march for 4 at the end of their turn, which will be pretty good. Still not close to flipping that. Oh, there's 2 cards under it. I'm quite alright with them giving us 3 land here, considering our hand. Yep. So there's the settle. I like this. I mean, this deck so far hasn't actually played much differently than the other build. We haven't drawn the song, but I might run this in a competitive constructed and see how it feels against green-black. So I'm going to do it right here. Or they draw their new card. Oh, the downside of this is it sets them up to Wrath. Well, at least it was that Wrath, not the other Wrath. But yeah, I missequenced that. Ooh, ouch. Ooh, nice. Never punished. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can march for 5. And we'll definitely do it on their end step this time. So they have island up there. Still let them seal away the Tristani again. Temporarily tapped. I'm just gonna hard cast this right now. So if they counter it, they're dead. Take away their gateway that they've been working so hard to flip. What do we? I think we send with like 5 tokens. Oh, playing around Settle punishes us if they have another Deafening Clarion or a Wrath here. Looks like they're digging for Clarion. Or land Settle. I found it. But unfortunately it's not enough for them. You get to make 4 tokens here. And they'll be lethal. Alright. So surprisingly resilient to board sweep. Both those games we got swept like crazy. And still pulled out the wins. Definitely a deck I'm interested in trying out some more. 15 of your opponent's creatures, not even close. But yeah, that was a nice little... I mean, I think we should play this deck in an event and have some opportunity to draw the Song of Freyalise and see. I can see this build, because of the song, actually having a good shot at destroying green-black. And also the Shanna could be good in that matchup. But remains to be seen. But I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks to our opponent for providing a lot of interaction, so we actually had to like earn those wins. And yeah, that's it for Green-White today. Enjoy the rest of the videos coming today, and we'll be back tomorrow with more as usual.